The water was smooth. The nets were clean, folded, and dry. The night was over, and with it their hopes for a catch. Peter and his crew were exhausted. Their muscles ached from a long, fruitless night of labor. They had given it their best shot, and it had amounted to nothing. Then Jesus, a carpenter by trade, stepped into Peter's boat and asked him to put out a little from shore. He taught the crowds, and when he was finished, he turned to the professional fishermen and gave a professional opinion. Put out into deep water and let down the nets for a catch. Peter's reply was a sigh of experienced failure. Master, we've worked hard all night and haven't caught anything. He was the expert. He knew the fish weren't biting. He knew the time was wrong. He knew the effort was futile. But then came the pivot, the moment that separates a life of routine from a life of miracle. But because you say so, I will let down the nets. Obedience is the choice to trust a word from God more than the evidence of your own failure. He didn't argue. He didn't negotiate. He took the same net, cast it into the same water, and in that act of surrendered obedience, everything changed. The net filled. It strained. It began to tear. The catch was so immense it swamped 2 boats. In the face of overwhelming abundance, Peter fell to his knees. Go away from me, Lord, I am a sinful man. He saw not just the fish, but the favor, not just the miracle, but the Messiah. God's abundance often waits on the other side of our surrendered yes. It meets us not in the shallow water of our own understanding, but in the deep water of His command. So today, if your nets are empty and your strength is gone, hear His command to launch into the deep. Do it because He says so. Your greatest catch is waiting, just one obedient cast away.